1, 2. Wake up, wake up, wake up. The Wake Up Show, baby. It's your boy Prince Anew. It's the 9 at 9 Wake Up Show with your boy Prince Anew, man. What up, DeAndre, my nigga? Cause yeah, we be starting in a few. I'm gonna play some music first. Let everybody get a chance to log on. If you wanna come on live, put your Gmail or your email address up in the chat room and I'll bring you in live if that's what you want to do. Bismi Allah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahim. Welcome to the Wake Up Show. We're going to get into some music and get everybody a chance to log on this Wednesday, March the 13th. And we can get into some knowledge. We gonna do it, man. That's how we do it, man. That's how we do it. Jay.
time you've been waiting for. The undisputed champs, Tundra and Tacoma. And in this corner, the reigning rulers of the...
Fuck out of here with that shit. Ha 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 ha. Check out this bazaar. Welcome one and all. My shit is slowing down. What the fuck is going on? We having a bad. This is a rough start today. Welcome to the Wake Up Show. I'm your host, Prince Anu. Waiting for the man, I'm getting lag like a mug. Yo, I don't know what it is. Shit is lagging on me. Niggas be wilding on me. Yesterday, we got into the Lost Book of Enki. Talking about the throne. It ain't even on there. So we got this hesitation, this lag. Look, it's not even showing up on the screen. I'm having a little difficulty, so y'all bear with me. Today is the 13th, though. So shit be popping off like that. Maybe I need to refresh this shit or something. This fun. Shit is acting bougie. Bougie, I tell you. Look at all this shit. It's a live stream. We close that out. Close that out. Give me a sec, y'all. I'm having some little technical difficulties here. Let's try this. You better now? Yeah. But now we're not up on the screen. What the fuck? There we go. Yeah. These niggas ready my clone. Damn, the video is still, oh, what the fuck is going on? That's way behind. I was making tea then. Okay. We good now. Man. Trying to get this shit right, man. Welcome all to the Wake Up Show with your host, Prince Anu. Still waiting for my damn, we lagging bad. Still waiting for my co-host to come through. If not, we just gonna move it on. Morning, all. Let's get this thing popping. Yesterday we got into the Kings of Nibiru. Part 1 of 3, tablet 1. And we was talking about God or the Most High and what that means and who this nigga really is. Who is this Most High that we got? Man, we lagging bad. The feedback is dragging bad. Just give it a minute. It's the 13th though. So they putting their bid in. You know what I mean? It's like the devil got free will today. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those days, you know. Be careful on the 13th. Y'all don't know nothing about that numerology, but be careful on the 13th. It's like the devil got free will today. Usually he had to get permission from the Most High to do anything, as in Job, when he asked Satan asked God, could he mess with his servant Job? So see, he had to get permission, but today is the 13th. We get them niggas free will today. So y'all better be careful out there in them streets. Shit, you know. Try not to do shit wrong today. You know, even try to do some nice things today, like be kind and have courage. you know what I mean, and be polite and all that shit, because they just waiting to fuck you up today, man. I'm telling you, they waiting. It's crazy. So just be cool today. Don't let them throw you off. Don't let that girl get you mad. Don't let that dude get you all fucked up in the head. Or you be out there doing something crazy as shit. You know what I mean? So just be cool today. I'm looking for this video. There's too much light in the back. There we go. That's better. I know y'all see my sunshine. That's better though. But let me find this video so we can get into where we was at. That's the introduction. Let me see where this kicks off at. But nah, this ain't it. We was talking about, oh, I know how to find it. Let's look at English Tablet 3. Let's look at English Tablet 6. Man, it's like 400 cuneiform clay tablets. Cuneiform is the oldest written language in the world. It's over 40,000 clay tablets that they found over in the Tigris-Euphrates River, where the Garden of Eden was, which is in the Iraq-Iran area. And it talks about this black god named Anu, who is a man. God is a man. God was born. You know what I mean? You in his image and his likeness. But when they say God came down and created this, nah, this shit was already here. Earth, all that shit. That's why they said do a replenishing. And they jumped in and sped up the evolution of the Homo erectus, coming from the Homo sapiens stage. And this stage takes millions of years. But they came in, these Anunnakis. Anunnaki means from heaven to earth. Anu, heaven, nak, to ki, earth. Anunnaki. So they came from heaven to earth. Now, heaven ain't no place where motherfuckers is up there flying around and floating and all. Heaven is a planet. It's the planet which we call Nibiru. They call it now Planet X or the Wormwood. And you can go online and type in 2 suns or type in Nibiru, pictures of Nibiru, and you can see it. It's actually on the side of the sun right now. Remember, God said, I'm going to bring my kingdom here to earth. You see what I'm saying? It ain't going to be no floating shit in the sky. It ain't going to be no invisible niggas, you know, with no imaginary wings. That's the spell they put on you from the gospel. That's why they call it the gospel, because it's a spell that Satan put on people to make you start thinking God is away from you or God is outside of you, you know, and he lives in a mystical, magical place. But if you go to Revelations, where they can't lie, where you can't change words and shit, it'll tell you that heaven has streets of gold, 12 pearly gates, milk, honey. You got milk, you got cows, you got honey, you got bees. God don't do magic. You know, ain't no boof shit. Everything was started and created in the mind, right? The mind is in we call Lahut, right? Which is a gas-like place. Then you got Malakut, which is a liquid-like place. Then you got Nasut, where we at now, which is a density, which is dense, you know, or materials and shit like that. So Don't let them mess you up with that spell. Look up the spell of Leviathan. Everything I say can be proven. These are facts beyond shadows of the doubt that go back millions of years. You know, the black man is God. Trust me. And this ain't no black or white thing. Ain't nobody racist up there. It's not like that. This is just truth and facts. And the black man has all the gases that it takes to create up the universe, which we call nine ether, right? Which is in your hair. Your hair grows in a nine, boom, and it curls. Just like the lamb, the wool. That's why they said in Revelations, he got hair like wool. Now, if you up there floating around like Casper ain't had no hair or nothing. So ain't no Casper beans. They said he had feet that look like they've been put in a furnace. So he got feet. Said he got eyes. Look like they bloodshot red. So you got eyes. So get out of that spookism, Casper type shit and get into the real shit. Everybody knows this around the world. Everybody knows this but the black man. Because you are the tribe of Judah. You are the lost sheep of the house of Israel only. And remember, Jesus was only sent to the lost sheep, Matthew 15. And he told the Canaanite woman at the well, I can't even deal with you. I'm only here for the lost sheep of the house of Israel only. Not even the whole Israel, just the lost sheep, which is the tribe of Judah. You see what I'm saying? Israel is Jacob. Jacob had 13 kids. So he left one tribe out. Jacob had 13 kids, but one was a girl, so they didn't count that when you're dealing with these male chauvinists over here. They kicked the woman out. That's where you got the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. You say, well, mother, the one that birthed them all. Well, they kicked mother out because over here in the Western world, they male chauvinists. You see what I'm saying? They male chauvinists, so they don't include the mother. But where we come from, we have Anu, which is the Most High. If he's the Most High, meaning he's comparing himself to other beings that are on high. But out of those beings that are on high, he's the Most High or has the most knowledge. That's why we call him the Most High. So when I try to explain to Muslims that Allah, they say Allah is the Most High, or Christians, they say Jehovah is the Most High. You got to say the Most High to who or what? Right? If you the Most High, and you comparing yourself to other beings that are on high, but you the Most High. And what they're saying is you got the most knowledge. This is the highest one with the highest amount of knowledge. Let's say if it was a group of us and one of us knew more than the rest of us, then he would be the Most High to the rest of us. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, Satan, which we call Halal, y'all call Lucifer, Satan, the devil. He put everybody under a spell, the ghost spell, you know, especially you slaves, you ex-slaves over here in America. Because we lost. And like I said in Genesis, when Melchizedek was dealing with Abraham, he told him your descendants to wake up in the land. After 400 years of slavery, they would wake up in a strange land being ruled by lesser people. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's how the loss came in. See, they seen all this. And remember, a day to us, to 1,000 days to us is like one day to the gods. And we don't even use gods. We use kings and queens, really. We don't use gods. Gods throw you off. That's a German word. Gomaz and Diaz. Beauty, wisdom, strength. You see what I'm saying? We don't really fuck with, you know, the god shit. But we use it to keep y'all, you know, overstanding what we talking about. But we have kings and queens and princes. That's why they say God's kingdom will come to earth. Say, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy will be done, you know, and all that. And say, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy will be done as it is on earth, as it is in heaven. All that shit. And you say, God's kingdom will come to earth. Right? And we ain't talking about no floating bullshit. We talking about a planet that comes into our solar system and goes back out. And this trip takes 3,600 years for us. But to them, it's one rotation around our sun. For us, Earth rotates around the sun in 1 year. You see what I'm saying? But their rotation to us takes 3,600 years. You see that? And not the last rotation, but the rotation before that is where you get your flood stories from. Because when this planet comes into our atmosphere or our solar system, right? I don't know if you know about solar system and galaxies, but you have solar systems that are inside of galaxies. Well, this planet goes from our galaxy, which is the 18th galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, and it travels out of our galaxy. All galaxies connect, they touch, right? Just like the Orion, the 17th galaxy, the Orion in the sky. If you look at, you see Orion in the sky, right? You know, the constellation Orion, that's a galaxy that's touching us, and you can see it. So this planet, God's kingdom, travels around. It goes out of our galaxy, goes into the 19th galaxy, which is Ilion on high, and rotates around to come back. And this rotation takes 3,600 years for us. To them, they call it a shar. A shar is just a year. So one shar, 1 year to them, to us is 3,600. To them, it's just 365 days. You see what I'm saying? So get that spookism. And everything I'm saying is proven, it's facts. It's proven in the past, it's proven now, and it's proven in the future. Meaning they dug up these records. Like I said, they dug up these cuneiform records. Remember when in the Bible, in Genesis, when God gave Moses the commandment, he wrote it on clay tablets. And he gave Moses 2 sets. And it was actually 365 commandments. And he dropped them. Remember, he dropped the clay tablets, both of them, boom. And they broke, they shattered. Psh. Remember, God wrote that with his finger, not the New Testament. That's Paul, the apostle. And you know, you can't even be an apostle unless you was a disciple. Disciples was the ones that was there with Jesus. Apostles are the same ones that was there with Jesus, but without Jesus. These are apostles. Now, if Paul wasn't there to be a disciple, there's no way he can be an apostle. If he wasn't there to be a disciple, he can't be an apostle. You see what I'm saying? That's why he ran. He ran to Antioch, you know, and he wrote all that shit to it. Those was letters to his sons. Read that New Testament. Read the beginning of it. It'll tell you Paul. And he's writing letters to his sons. My dear son, Timothy. You know what I mean? He's writing letters to his sons. That shit shouldn't even be in the Bible. But see, Lucifer, who's smarter, man, Lucifer got y'all beat. Lucifer's smarter than all of y'all, your preachers, your imams, all that shit. Lucifer is smarter than all that shit. Remember, Lucifer was a high angel that was working with us in Malakut. Y'all call heaven. I hate saying these words because it throws you off. I say heaven, you think it's some place with people up there floating around and shit and all that shit. But remember, God came and got Enoch and took him to heaven. His body. You see what I'm saying? Enoch went up and walked with God. His physical body. You see what I'm saying? Nobody up there floating around and all that shit. Y'all got that shit fucked up. You know, you got it fucked up. So once you get out of that spell, Even Elijah Muhammad, that's why he said Allah was a man. Remember Farad Muhammad? That was a man. And what he was saying was, this man, Farad Muhammad, is the Allah to us. He's the most high because he has the most knowledge. So he was the Allah to us. It'll tell you in his biography that Farad Muhammad, who they call Allah, had a father. So you know it ain't no spookism shit. You see what I'm saying? But people can't grasp it because they think God is some floating dude, you know, out there floating around doing some magical shit, and God don't do magic. God don't do magic. God can do anything but be less than God and still be God, nigga. We don't do magic. We have facts. We do science. You see what I'm saying? We don't do magic. Nobody huffing and puffing and shit coming about. Shit takes time. You got to go through the evolutionary process. You got to go through the laws, and God's not going to break his own laws. Now, if you go back and check these ancient records that dates back more than 400 and something thousand years, you will see they said, and God came to earth. You know, look at the angels when they come down to earth. These are men. They sat down. They eat food. They sacrifice some meat. Well, you gonna put something on the grill for, and the ghost ain't gonna come down here and eat it. See? See? So you're under a spell, and most people don't know and won't accept the fact that they under a spell. And then they'll stay in that spell. You see what I'm saying? And that's how the devil rules over that. And you might think you're doing good, and you know, you might think because you got a nice job or you got a couple cars, you got a couple dollars, you think all that shit came from God. Nah, the devil will give you that shit too. Remember, the devil offered Jesus, I give you everything in this world if you bow down to me. Everything. Look on this mountain. Right? Everything you can see, I give you that shit if you bow down to me. So the devil would trick your ass and think you're doing the right thing because he know you ain't gonna take time out to learn. You know what I mean? So he leads you up to break you down. Look at all these billionaires and shit, man. They ain't shit. Seriously. Look at Jordan. Had to sacrifice his father. Look at Cosby. Had to sacrifice his son. And they still, in the end, when they done with you, ain't got no more use for you. You done. Cosby in jail. Right? Jordan broke. Right? Look, they come after R. Kelly now. You know what I mean? They killed Pop. They killed Big. You know, they ain't got no use for you, or you go against that thing, you done. And when you speak out and go against them, it's a wrap. This is Satan's world. So all them people in Hollywood doing them movies, getting that money, right? They sold to Satan. And when you sell your soul, it ain't nothing but your memory. Soul ain't nothing but your memory. You got your spirit, which is your energy. Everybody has a spirit. When you say the light comes into, every man that comes into the world has the light. Right? So everybody have a spirit. That's your energy. Right? That's your energy that's in you. That's what keeps you going. Like the battery in the car. You see what I'm saying? That's your spirit. But then you have your soul. Your soul is the emotional you. Everything you learn, all your pain, your suffering, see, your soul records all that. That's why they when you see old people and they say, "Oh, that boy got an old soul." You see what I'm saying? He ain't got a soul that's been here before. He can remember. He remembering the past lives and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So what the devil try to do, he try to take your soul, right? And what that means basically is, you know in your soul right and wrong, right? So he'll get you to do wrong things when you know you should be doing right things. You know you should be doing other than what you're doing. So you selling your soul. You giving up your rights. You selling your birthrights and all that shit. You losing out on all your blessings and shit for money. Like they said, I remember in one of R. Kelly's video a long time ago, like one of his first album, he did a video. And he was saying something. I think he was reflecting with his mother or something. She said, what good is a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? You see what I'm saying? You're going to need your soul. You're going to need your soul. So make better decisions. You know what I mean? When you know you ain't supposed to be doing something, don't do it. Or if you can cut back on shit. Give me 1 second, I get a plug. Or if you can cut back on stuff, cut back. Start making changes. You know? And look how the devil get him. Look how the devil get him. Oh, you want money, you want power, you want fame? Cool. But in the industry, look how they doing the women now. In the industry, to be famous and everything, it's not even based on their talents no more. It's based on, or you got to get butt implants now. Look at Nicki's ass. Look at Nicki Minaj's ass. Yeah, she got all the money that a woman can have. She got nice houses, cars. She can fly around, smoke weed all day, chill all day, do all that shit. But look at her. Fake titties, fake ass, right? Fake hair, lightening up her skin. You know, that's selling your soul because you know you ain't supposed to be doing that kind of shit. You know you ain't supposed to be putting no needle in your ass to make your ass bigger, to make men want to lust after you and shit. And she's a good rapper. She didn't have to do that. She could have just rapped and still got the same. You see what I'm saying? Like Lil' Kim, look at Lil' Kim, man. That shit is sickening. That bitch look retarded. Yo, Lil' Kim look fucking retarded. I'm serious. That bitch look like a Chinese Zitsu dog or some shit. Face off. Mm-hmm. That bitch look crazy. Like, what was she thinking? And she already had the respect. She already was making money. But see, people sell themselves out because if you have a dream, let's say you had a dream, I want to be a rapper, I want to make some money, whatever, this, that, and the third. And then you get to that status, and then that's not good enough. You want more, more, more. Because America teaches you more, 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 nigga. Eat, eat, eat. Your belly could be way out here. This nigga still eat. You know, you just want more, more, more. That's greed. That's lust. It's envy. Then it comes to jealousy. Look, she all jealous of Cardi B and all that shit. You know, the shit is sickening. It's sickening, man. But the devil got him in his grasp. Because remember, the devil is a high angel. Now, if you go to Genesis, just to show you that you're dealing with real people, right? When the snake came to Eve, we know snakes don't talk, but that's his nature, that slimy reptilian shit. That's why they call him a serpent or the dragon, because the dragon spits that fire. You see what I'm saying? That fire, that poisonous fire, you know? So that's why they call him a serpent, not that he was a snake, because we all know snakes don't talk and God don't do magic. So get that shit out your frame of mind. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be real with it. Like they say, keep that shit 100. You got to keep that shit 100. You got to start accepting the facts. You know what I mean? Because it tells you the devil is going to come and deceive the whole world. And when he was an angel, he got kicked out. He got kicked off the planet, which we call heaven, right? And when we came by here, kicked him out and dropped him off here. These are physical beings. This ain't no, you know, they just advance because of the way they planet travel. Goes out into other galaxies so they know more. You see what I'm saying? They're alchemists. They know about the body. You see what I'm saying? They know how to change molecules and shit like that. That ain't nothing but energy. They know how to speed up their vibration. Like here, The way we think, our vibrations are slowed down so much. Everything is dense. You see what I'm saying? But if, you know, you can look at certain shit and tell that you can do more. Like the kids bending the spoons with his mind and shit. See, we only use 10% of our brain. They use 80 to 90% of their brain. And the Most High use 100% of his brain. You know what? My bad. They use, the Most High got 55. He used 55% of his brain. His wife got 50. His angels got 45. Some got 50, like the Zodiacs. Those are the priests, like the priest, Michael, the warring angel Michael. So it's just a matter of how much of your brain you use. You ever see that movie, Lucy? And that little brick started using more and more of her brain. The more she used of her brain, the more shit she could do. You see what I'm saying? That's why they keep you stupid and they don't teach you nothing. Now look, here go another example. Look at the pyramids and shit. They can't even figure out how they did it. Because back then people was using more of their brain. You see what I'm saying? They learned the alchemists and shit. And these was your gods. These are your gods that came off of that planet. Building pyramids. Look at them. Look at that shit on the wall. And they kept records of everything, the hieroglyphics. They kept records of everything. They had helicopters. They had electricity. They had gold out their ass. They building pyramids, you know what I mean, with 40-ton slabs of rock. You know what I'm saying? They was using their brain, where you and us, we dense down so low, we only use 10% of our brain. If you use 11%, they call you a genius like Einstein and, you know, all that kind of shit. That's 11. Now imagine dealing with a motherfucker that use 50 and 55% of their brain. You see what I'm saying? So it's not magic. We don't do magic. Anything God can do, you can do. You just don't know how. That's why knowledge is key. That's why knowing yourself is everything. You know. Welcome again to the Wake Up Show with your boy Prince Anoop. We don't do nothing but keep it real. I gotta find this. Let me type this in. Maybe this will work. This Lost Book of Enki, where, yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, this is olden days. But we went through, let's see. Yeah, this is it. Let me get to the end because we can go to the other part.
The gods shall cross over neither above nor below.
And they travel on. Damn, I want to show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all Nibiru and how it circulates around. If I can get to it. All right, this is the prior times. All of this is recorded on them ancient tablets. All this is recorded in Egypt on the hieroglyphic walls and shit in stone so they couldn't tear it up. Let me cue this up. Give me a second.
Gods came to the earth and created the earthlings. In the prior times, none of the gods was on the earth, nor were the earthlings yet fashioned. In the prior times, the abode of the gods was on their own. His name, great planet, reddish radiance around the sun, elongated circuit.
See.
For a time in the cold is Nibiru engulfed, for part of its circuit by the sun strongly is it heated. A thick atmosphere Nibiru envelops, by volcanic eruptions constantly fed. All manner of life this atmosphere sustains. Without it, there will be only perishing. In the cold period, the inner heat of Nibiru, it keeps about the planet. Like a warm.
See, in the cold period, fuck. You go to Revelations, it'll tell you when you go with God, there's no need for the sun. Because Nibiru, volcanoes, right? produces the heat. And there's a dome over top of it. You see what I'm saying? It's all, you know, all of this is really in the Bible, in your Quran, in your Torah. But it's, you know, the way they coded it and got you under the spell, you can't see. It's like hard to figure out. It's mysteries and shit, like the Egyptian mysteries and shit. But when you deal with the Most High, he'll show you all that shit. He'll open you up to all of that. You know what I mean? So you're susceptible to learn. And then you'll know. And then you'll make better decisions. Then you do better things. Then shit'll start changing for you. Not financially, and you know, of course, if you do certain things, you know, certain of that shit come with it. But this shit I'm talking about is worth more than gold and all of that shit. Once you get it, because then you can see the future. And once you can see the future, you'll know how to plan for it. You see what I'm saying? Because, and it's about to happen. The longest is 11 years. The longest is 11 years, which is be 2030. That's the longest. And shit'll be over. It'll be your new heaven and your new earth. You see what I'm saying? Not that the way shit was, but the way shit will be. You know what I mean? God's kingdom with God's laws and all that shit. You want to make that shit. I'm telling you, you want to be there. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. And it's worth more than that shit, man. That shit ain't gonna mean nothing. You know? That shit ain't gonna mean nothing.
Constantly renewed. In the hot period, it shields Nibiru from the sun's scorching rays. In its midst, rains it holds and releases, to lakes and streams giving rise. Lush vegetation our atmosphere feeds and protects. All manner of life in the waters and on the land to sprout it caused.
Damn.
After aeons of time, our own species sprouted, by our own essence, an eternal seed to procreate. As our numbers grew, to many regions of Nibiru our ancestors spread. Some tilled the land, some four-legged creatures shepherded. Some lived on the mountains, some in the valleys their home made. Rival.
Now this is on heaven. This is in heaven. On that planet, just like on our planet. You know how we naturally evolved? We went from reptilians to amphibious, which is the hippos and shit that come in the water and out of the water. Amphibious to mammals, right? Then on up to apes. And that natural evolution, I'm telling you, that's how it happened. And on up to apes. Then the Homo sapiens went to Homo erectus. That means they was walking bent down, and then they needed more resources, more food, and they was up, so they had to start standing up and do certain things. Then they became Homo erectus. You see what I'm saying? Start walking upright. And those periods of evolution takes millions of years. Now, I don't know if you know about Darwin's theory, but Darwin had a missing link in his theory. He didn't understand how they shot from Homo erectus to human fully developed beings. And this is where these kings and queens come in at, because they came here from their planet. They came here from their planet and seen man in this Homo erectus stage. And they took their DNA and placed it inside this Homo erectus. And that sped up his evolutionary process by millions of years. You see that? These are facts. So it wasn't no guy came here and created man, you know, put some dust together. God don't do magic. You know, it wasn't that. He just took his DNA. See, these are scientists. And they doing this shit now. tampering with DNA, cloning shit. You know, they doing this shit now, but we've been using that alchemy. You know, so they just sped man's DNA up and put man on that level. That's what it said. And now the man has become like one of us, to know good and evil. You know, it was, and they needed gold on their planet, right? Because their atmosphere was dwindling and they needed gold. So that's why they came here, because the earth is rich with gold. Now, that's why in the Genesis, see, people don't peep this shit. In Genesis, it says, and the gold in that land was good. Now, why would they mention that? Why would they just in the gold? And what the fuck the gold got to do with anything? You see what I'm saying? That's why they came here. Go reread that shit, man. Read that shit on a regular level. Don't read that shit with all that spookism shit in there. And it'll come to you. You'll start seeing. And then do your research and go into, you know, go into that. Yeah. So that's what they did. They took the Homo erectus, sped up his DNA, and used him to go mine for that gold that they needed. You know, I'm gonna let this run a little bit while I use the bathroom. They talking about Nibiru is heaven. Keep that in mind. You talking about Nibiru, you're talking about heaven. It was a natural planet just like ours. And those beings evolved over millions and millions of years, just like we did here, except ours was sped up. Theirs happened like a natural occurrence. So I'm going to take 5. We're going to listen to.
Occurred. Encroachments happened. Clashes occurred. Sticks became weapons. Clans gathered into tribes. Then 2 great nations each other faced. The nation of the north against the nation of the south took up arms. What was held by hand to thrusting missiles was turned. Weapons of thunder and brilliance increased the terror. A war, long and fierce, engulfed the planet. Brother amassed against brother. There was death and destruction both north and south. For many circuits, desolation reigned the land. All life was diminished. Then a truce was declared. Then peacemaking was conducted. Let the nations be united, the emissary said to one another. Let there be one throne on Nibiru, one king to reign over all. Let a leader from north or from south by lot be chosen, one king supreme to be. If he be from north, let south choose a female to be his spouse, as an equal queen to reign alongside.
See that? So after the war, see, before that, on this planet where these kings come from that we call gods, they didn't have God. And I told you they didn't use that. The world was ran autonomous. That means they was all equal. They was all equal. You see what I'm saying? But then the resources got short. You know, when you run out of resources and shit, you know, now you're back in survival mode. You're back in your reptilian's way. You know, emotionless. I just got to eat. Fuck what I do. I got to eat. I got to kill you to eat. I'm going to kill you to eat. That's your reptilian thinking. And we still have that. Don't say you're not reptilian. You can look at them webs. You see what I'm saying? Don't put no oil on for a while. That flesh turned the scale, won't it? Yeah, you got that reptilian in you. But see, the black man got everything in him. We got all the gases in the universe. We got everything in us. Everything is in us. Everything. We got 9 to the 9th power of 9. You see what I'm saying? That's ether. That's what Nas hit Jay-Z with, that ether. You see what I'm saying? That ether. So on God's planet, this is how they came up with the first king and queen. Out of chaos, God brings the order. Just like now, we in chaos now, and we need a king, and he's coming. You see what I'm saying? The kingdom, that planet, that kingdom is coming to earth to bring order. Ain't nothing in this world right now but chaos, because they living like they used to live. Do what thy will. You see what I'm saying? You can do what the fuck you want to do. You can be a man, you want to be a woman, be a woman. You're a woman, you want to be a man, be a man. You want to do drugs and all that shit. You do anything you want to do, you can do. There's no order here. There's no order. There's no order here. So out of chaos, when you got no order, you got chaos. So out of chaos comes order. That's what happened on God's planet. Let's finish listening. We listened to this yesterday, but I'm just going to go through a little bit of it before we get into the other part.
If by lot a south male be chosen, let the north female be his spouse. Husband and wife let them be, as one flesh to become. Let their firstborn son be the successor. Let a unified dynasty thus be formed. Unity on Nibiru forever to establish. In the midst of the ruins, peace was started. North and south by marriage were united. The royal throne into one flesh combined, an unbroken line of kingship established.
Now, you hear that?
The first king.
You hear that? You hear that? That's why the bloodline still to this day is important. Still to this day. Still to this day, it's important. Why? Because these beings that came here and gave us their DNA, which is their blood, right? Sped up our DNA, right? Went by an order. You see what I'm saying? That's why Jesus said, I only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Because everybody don't have that. You know, everybody don't have that. So it's always in accordance with the bloodline.
After peace was made, a warrior of the north he was, a mighty commander. By lots, true and fair, was he chosen. His decrees in unity were accepted. For his abode he built a splendid city. A god, unity meaning, was its name. For his reign, a royal title he was granted. On it was, the celestial one. Was it?
On, the first king of Nibiru. The first king of heaven. His name was An, A-N. It means the celestial one. All right? That was his title. An. This is good, man. This is how you got your God. This is how you got your God.
Meaning, with strong arm, order in the land he reestablished. Laws and regulations he decreed. Governors for each land he appointed. Restoration and reclamation was their foremost task. Of him in the royal annals, thus it was recorded. On the lands unified, peace on Nibiru he restored. He built a new city, the canals he repaired, food to the people he provided. There was abundance in the lands. For his spouse, the south, a maiden had chosen. For both love and warring she was noted. Antu was her royal title. The leader who...
Antu was her royal title. Antu meaning the spouse of An. This is how you got your first god and goddess. Your first king on the throne. That's why you read the books that tell you, like even the Jehovah's Witness, Jehovah is our king. You see what I'm saying? Jehovah is our king. Jehovah has a kingdom. You see what I'm saying? And this ain't no take the spook schism out. And don't say it ain't, you know, how can you have war in heaven? If you go to Revelations 14 and say, you know, war broke out in heaven. Michael and his troops fought against the devil and their troops. So don't say it ain't no wars in heaven, ain't nothing but kumbaya and all that shit in heaven. Don't let them get you all fucked up like that, because it ain't like that. As above, so below. Same shit happened here, happens up there. You know?
Whose own spouse the given name cleverly did mean. She bore on 3 sons and no daughters.
3 sons she bore on. You see that? It's like An and them was born. That's why I tell you. Now, it'll tell you in Genesis that the sons of God came down and went into the daughters of men. Right? This is in Genesis. And they bore them children. So it ain't no ghost sleeping with no flesh in heaven. You see what I'm saying? So get that spookism, that gospel, get that spell off you. That's a spell, yo. If you don't know what you doing and how to perceive it, it will mess you up. It'll put you under a spell. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
The firstborn son was by her named Anki. By On, a solid foundation was its meaning. Alone on the throne he was seated. A spouse to choose was twice postponed. In his reign, concubines were brought into the palace. A son to him was not born.
All right. We're going to fast forward that.
Now this is...
And you already know that your first king and queen, your first god and goddesses on the throne, right, was people, right? They had children. There, take the throne, right? You see that? And now, gods died, just like you died. They died. Pass the throne down to your seed, right? Pass the throne down to your seed. And your son sit on the throne. Or your daughter might be on the throne. It's always two on the throne. It's not just one. It's a male and a female. You heard it. You got a king, you got to have a queen. Then you have princes. Those are your children. Jesus was a prince. Michael a prince. Ariel a prince. You see what I'm saying? Gods died. Now let's fast forward. The Most High we have now, his name is Anu. On you. Anu. These are children of An. This is the 9th king. The Most High we have now is the 9th that sat on that throne. The 9th that sat on that throne. It's a person. Remember, John turned around and see the one talk to him. He described him. He got hair. He got eyes. All that shit. Get out of that spell. Get out of that spell. So now we're going to learn how the 9th king got the throne and what he had to go through, because the Most High we got now was a prince at this time.
Of the reign of Anshar and the kings who followed. Now this is the account of the kingship of Alalu and of the going to earth.
Now, Alalu was the 8th king. I sped it up to the 8th king. They still in heaven. They still on planet heaven. But now they're going to start telling you about how they had to come here and get off here for the gold, because they needed gold. Because all the warring and shit they had made their atmosphere dwindle. Just like our atmosphere, our ozone layer is dwindling. All kind of radiation and shit is coming through, fucking up shit, you know? You notice people go to the beach, they getting sun cancer and all that shit. And you got to put on sunscreens, a hole in the ozone layer, and the ozone layer protects you from all the radiation that comes from the sun. So let's listen to this.
Lost about the kingship, many were aggrieved. In the palace, princes were agitated. In the council, counselors were distraught. From father to son, succession from on the throne continued. Even Lama, the 8th, by adoption, a son was proclaimed. Who was Alalu? Was he a legal heir? Was he firstborn? By what right did he usurp? Was he not a kingslayer? Before the 7 who judge, Alalu was summoned, his fate to consider. Before the 7 who judge, Alalu spread his pleas. Though neither legal heir nor a son firstborn, of royal seed indeed he was. Of Anshar Gal am I descended. Before the judges he claimed. By a concubine my ancestor was to him born. Alam was his name. By account of Shars, Alam was the firstborn. The throne to him belonged. By conniving, the queen his rights put aside. A law of the seed from naught she created. For her son the kingship obtained. A lamb of kingship she deprived. To her son instead it was granted. By descent of Alam's generations am I continued. The seed of Anshar Gal is within me. The 7 who judged to Alalu's words gave heed. To the council of counselors they passed the matter. Truth or falsehood to ascertain. The royal annals from the house of records were brought forth. With much care they were read. On and Onto, the first royal couple, were 3 sons and no daughters to them were born. The firstborn was Anki. He died on the throne. He had no
He
offspring.
died.
The middle son in his stead, the throne ascended. On-Ib was his name. On-Shargal was his firstborn. The throne he ascended. After him on the throne, kingship by the firstborn did not continue. The law of succession by the law of the seed was supplanted. A concubine's son was the firstborn. By the law of the seed of kingship he was deprived. The kingship instead to Kishargal's son was granted. Her being a half-sister of the king was the reason. Of the concubine's son, the firstborn, the annals made no record. Of him I am descended, Alala to the counselors cried out. By the law of succession to him kingship belonged. By the law of succession to kingship am I now entitled. With hesitation the counselors of Alalu an oath of truth demanded. Alalu swore the oath of life or death. As king the council him considered. They summoned the elders, they summoned the princes. Before them the decision was pronounced. From among the princes a young prince stepped forward. About the kingship words he wished to say. Succession must be reconsidered. To the assembly he said, though neither firstborn nor by the queen a son, a pure seed am I descended. The essence of On in me is preserved, by no concubine diluted. The counselors heard the words with amazement. The young prince to step closer they summoned. They asked for his name. It is Anu. After my forefather On am I named.
I
They
knew.
heard about his generations. Of On's 3 sons he then reminded. Anki was the firstborn. Without son or daughter he died. On-Ib was the middle son. Instead of Anki, the throne he ascended. On-Ib, the daughter of his younger brother, took to be his wife. From them onward, the succession is in the annals recorded. Who was that younger brother, a son of On and Onto, one of purest seed? The counselors with wonderment looked at each other. And Niru was his name. Anu to them announced. He was my great ancestor. His spouse Nindiru was a half-sister. Her son was firstborn. Inama was his name. His wife was a half-sister. By laws of seed and succession, a son she bore him. A pure descent, the generations continued. By law and by seed, perfect.
Pure descent.
After
The generations
On,
continue.
my parents named me. From the throneship we were removed. From On's pure seed we were not removed. Let Anu be king, many counselors shouted. Let Alalu be removed. Others
Let Anu be king. You go to your Bible, it tells you God is a king. Go to your Bible. God is a king that has a kingdom. I'm getting this delay, man. God is a king that has a kingdom. This is the 9th. This is the 9th king that we have now, that we call our Most High. Make that circulation out of our galaxy, back into our galaxy, into our solar system. This is what we come into now. That planet is coming back, is actually here. It's on the side of the sun. Look this up on Google. Look up Nibiru on Google. That's God's kingdom. They call them aliens. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but Ali and An. Look at the word alien. It's Ali and An. And the first king. You see what I'm saying? Ali. Worthy of all praises. So when you say alien, you saying worthy of all praises to An, the first king. And this is one of his descendants that we have now. Anu. This is in Egypt. This is in Iraq, Iran. This is in Japan. This is in all the eastern parts of the world. Over here on the west, though, they changed. They said, nah, we can't have no black gods. But if you look at the Pope and you go see who he prayed to, them statues are black. Now, they know. See, they know. The devil knows. He knows. He knows what's up. That's why he got permission. Hey, you think it's all right if I go mess with your servant Job? Read the story of Job. Read the story of Job, and then you'll see. And then you'll see. They know. They know, but they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you. They ain't going to tell you you got the blood of God in you. They ain't going to tell you that. and we are eligible for the throne. They're not gonna tell you that. They not. That's why when Adam was born, remember Adam? Adam, we call him Cadman. Y'all call him Adam. Adam was born. They made the angels bow down to Adam. They made all the demons, right? Everything had to bow down to Adam. Everything bowed down but Satan. Like, I ain't bowing. This nigga was just born. Why am I bowing down to him? I got more blood in me than him. But see, the Most High put his soul in us. He put his soul. That's why he said, I breathed into man of my soul, and man became a living soul. Now, all he's talking about is I put my DNA into man. He ain't, you know why I do no magic. They scientists. They took their DNA and put it into man. And man became a living soul. You see that? You see that? You see that? Telling you, spend some time learning about God, man. He'll open you up to all of this. Spend some time learning about the king. Learn about that nigga that's on the throne. He'll open you up to all of this. And you'll get out of that spookism shit. You'll get out of that, you know, that ghost spell, that gospel, that ghost spell. You know? So that's how we got the Most High now. And that's what we're dealing with now. He's coming here. Remember, he gave this to Lucifer for a time being because Lucifer wanted to rule. He wanted to be like the Most High. You know what I mean? He was mad, pissed off at you because he felt like he was skipped. You know, I'm part of the family when I don't get the rule. You know what I mean? He was skipped because he was rebellious. Everything the Most High tried to ask him to do, he rebelled. Just like Cain. Cain and Abel, he rebelled. Cain rebelled. He said, all you got to do is the right thing, Cain, and you be in the family. Cain rebelled. Man, fuck that. You know what I mean? And remember, in the Cain and Abel story, the Most High was coming. See that? So Cain and Abel was preparing shit to give to him when he got here. And Cain didn't put no effort into it. Abel went out and he made sure he gave him the best of everything. He took his best flocks, you know, prepared his best meal. Now, see, they eating. They eating. They eating. And spooks and ghosts don't have to eat. But they prepared the best shit for the Most High. And when the Most High got here, he already knew, King, you ain't put no effort into it. That's how you going to treat me. That's how you going to treat your king. I'm coming here to check y'all out. You know what I mean? And you can give me leftovers and shit. And you ain't going to put no effort in it. So Cain got mad. He got mad. He got jealous of Abel. Because Abel's shit was accepted. So he got jealous of Abel. And he killed Abel. Now, if it was Cain, Abel, Adam, and Eve, and Cain killed Abel, so now you got Adam, Eve, and Cain. Cain got kicked out of the garden. Remember, Cain got kicked out and was sent to the land of Nod, where he found his wife. Now, if it was only Cain, Abel, Adam, and Eve, Cain killed Abel, right? So where did Cain get his wife from? How was she already in the land of Nod? And who was that was over there that was scared that they was going to kill Cain? Cain said, when they see this mark on my head, they're going to kill me. And God told him, whoever killed Cain, I'm going to increase his shit for sevenfold. Now, who are these people over here in the land of Nod? These were your Satan and his crew, Satan and the 200 angels that got kicked out with him and got kicked to earth. They dwelled in the land of Nod. And that's where Cain got his wife from. Now, ask your preachers. They can't explain that shit. They don't know. They preaching the ghost spell. They not preaching the truth. God ain't going to reveal the truth to them. You see what I'm saying? They don't know. Ask them. Ask them. If it was Cain, Abel, Adam, and Eve, and Cain killed Abel, where did Cain get his wife from? And then ask him, who was over there that Cain was scared they was going to kill him? They don't know nothing about that shit, man. They don't know nothing about the truth. They don't know nothing about the truth. Even in the Quran, the Quran is the same shit as the Bible, except it's told in Arabic. And that's what confuses you. You see what I'm saying? And they say Allah. Well, even Allah has a kingdom. Allah is just another name for Anu, right? It's El Lo. El Lo, as in Elohim. You see what I'm saying? Take Allah, A-L-L-A-H. El-La, El-La, El-Lo. Same shit. Alien. Same shit. Worthy of praises of an. That's alien. That's what alien mean. Allah and an. That's alien. Allah, Ali and an. Ali means worthy of all praises. And you know that's the celestial one. So worthy of all praise to the celestial one. And the trick is in the words, man. The trick is in the language. The trick is in the language. And you need to take time out and learn these things. Go back, study the old. Go check out the cuneiform, what it is. Go check the hieroglyphics. Even in Egypt, they got Anu. The city of Zion, right? Zion is another way of saying Anu. The city of Anu, right? And they got it spelt over there, Anu. City of Anu. Kella. Back in the Sumerian, there's another way of saying Anu. Now, if you go back and check back the Babylonian records, Assyrian records, the Sumerian records, right? With Nebuchadnezzar, even the city of Chaldea, right? Over in that area where Abraham was born. And Abraham and them spoke cuneiform. And they used the name Anu, the black god. Now look that shit up. Sumerian. You hear that an on there? Sumerian. The descendants of An. Sumerian. That's where the cuneiform tablets come from. And the cuneiform is the oldest written language in the world. Period. Look that shit up. Cuneiform. C-U-N-I-F-O-R-M. Cuneiform. Look that shit up. I ain't telling you nothing wrong. And they all tell you the black guy. Look at Buddha over in India. Big fat black ass Buddha. Look at Vishnu. Black. Look at Shiva. Black. Look this shit up. And it ain't about black or white. It's just that some people have everything in them. That's all it's about. And some people don't. You got that 9 ether and you got the 6 ether. Now, the curse that was put on Cain on his forehead, right, was vitiligo, the same shit Michael Jackson had. And it started on his wrist, on his hand, right here. Right here on his hand. So you know what he did? He put on one glove to cover it up so you wouldn't see it. That's where the one glove come from. Then next thing you know, he white. Same thing happened to Cain. That's why God told you, don't mix with the Canaanites. Don't fuck with the Canaanites. Don't you mix the seed with the Canaanites. They cursed. That's a cursed seed of Cain. Canaanites. That's what Jesus told the Canaanite woman. I can't fuck with you. I can't, you know. You gotta do that shit on your own. I mean, I'm only here. I'm only sent to certain people. We don't fuck with Canaanites. You know what I mean? He even called her a dog. You know? He even called her a dog. That's Matthew 15. Read that shit. You know? So the cursed ones are the ones who lost their pigmentation. You see what I'm saying? They turned white, like Michael Jackson. That's how he went from black to white. It wasn't no racist thing. He didn't want to be white. It wasn't. The motherfucker had vitiligo. He had vitiligo right here. Cain started on his forehead. Remember, God put the curse of Cain on his forehead? Next thing you know, you ever see a person with that shit? Next thing you know, they lose their color. That shit spatching and shit. They black, white, black, white, black, black. You see what I'm saying? And it goes down. This is facts. These are facts. We don't deal with no magic, no bullshit. We deal with facts. Straight facts. These are straight facts. That's been proven. Now you can look up. You can find all this shit in your Bible, your Torah, your Quran. The same shit with the Quran. It was the angel Gabriel that came to Muhammad in the cave. And Muhammad's wife was Khadijah. She was a Christian. She had a Christian bookstore. But see, the New Testament threw Muhammad off. When he read the New Testament, he was like, no, this shit ain't right. Something ain't right. This shit don't make no sense. You know what I mean? This shit didn't make no sense. So he used to go up and pray in the cave. And then the angel appeared to him, you know, appeared to him and told him, hey, Muhammad, Iqra. Iqra, Muhammad. Iqra means read. Say, Muhammad, Iqra, read, Muhammad. Go back and read in the name of your creator. See what I'm saying? Go back and read. He said, go back to the old. When you get confused, go back to the old, the Torah. And the Torah ain't nothing but the books of Moses, the shit that God wrote with his finger and gave to Moses. That's the Torah. I think it's the first 5 books in Genesis, which would be your Torah, your law, right? The old. So when you get confused, go back and read. Go back and read the Old Testament. Go back and read the shit, you know, the real shit. Don't fuck with this new shit. You be confused. The New Testament will fuck you up. It'll have you worshiping Jesus. And we don't worship the Son. We worship the Father. And the Father's name is holy, not Jesus. Jesus tell you, pray like this, our Father who art in heaven. Now, if that was God on earth, he didn't say our Father who's standing right here next to me. He said, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, not my name. Hallowed be thy name, not my name. Hallowed be thy name, not my name. You the Father. Jesus fell down and prayed to the Father, right? That was in heaven. Jesus sits on the right-hand side of the Father in heaven. You see what I'm saying? He sits. They got thrones and shit. I told you, sit on the throne. Real people. This is kings and queens. But the New Testament will fuck you up and have you worshiping Jesus, have you thinking Jesus is the Father and all that. You don't never hear Jesus in there nowhere saying he is the Father. Nowhere. You never hear that shit. And you can explain this to preachers and they don't care. They got their own agenda. You know what I mean? So we don't worship Jesus. We worship what Jesus worshiped, which is the Father. You see what I'm saying? Jesus said, the only way to the Father is through me. So you can tell he ain't the Father. He's just merely the chauffeur to take you to the Father. You see what I'm saying? So that New Testament will fuck you up. If I was you, I'd just go back and read the Old Testament. And then I'd get online and read these holy tablets, these cuneiform tablets, man. They get you out of that spell. You know, releases you from the spell. You know? Releases you from the spell, man. Welcome to the Wake Up Show. Let's take 5. Listen to some music. You know, or maybe I should play the rest of this. Maybe I should play the rest of this. Now, I say this for tomorrow. We ain't got that much time left. Let's just get into some music. That's all. We'll be back in like 5. We'll be back. Play a couple tunes and then we'll be right back. So, come on with this motherfucker. Wake up, nigga. It's the 9 o'clock Wake Up Show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Let's focus on inventions for a minute.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, basically, that's how you got your God or your king. I hate using that God shit. But basically, it's how you got your king, you know? So just do your research, do your studying, man. Get into it. 11 years left. I mean, we still got to go through the wars. Like I said, Revelations. And the Crystal City. I, John, seen the holy city coming down out of heaven from God. Now, the Crystal City, there's 24 thrones around the throne. You have 12 that are satisfied, and you got 12 that are dissatisfied. And the Most High, out of those 24, that's how he, the Most High, comparing himself to other beings that are high, that have thrones, right? His throne, his knowledge is the highest. So you got 12 that agree, and you got 12 that disagree. And the Most High make the final decision, not on good or bad, not on favoritism or no emotions or no shit like that. He make the decisions based on what's needed. You see what I'm saying? He make the decision based on what's needed. You know, your Most High. So it ain't about no, that's why you can't bribe him, and, you know, you can't think you Miss Goody Two Shoes, and you know, we all equal, and a sin is a sin, and we all sin. You see what I'm saying? So he don't look at it like that. He make his decisions based on what's needed. And this is in Revelations. This is also in the Torah. This is also in the Quran. Same thing. 12 on one side agreeable, 12 on the other side disagreeable. That get you 24. These are the 24 thrones that are around the throne. And out of those high, you got your Most High. That's why they call him the Most High. He's comparing himself to other beings that are on high. You see what I'm saying? So, suck that up for the day, man. Check out the cuneiform tablets. Check me out on Prince of New Info on Messenger. Check me out on Prince of New Info on Facebook. Prince of New Info on YouTube. Prince of New Info Twitter. I'm out there. And I'm here to help. It's doing my part. I'm here to help. I don't work. I don't have to. This is my job. I don't scratch. I don't got no itches. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. Good. Doing the work of the Most High. You know what I mean? I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm good. This is what I do. All day, every day, 24/7. This is what I do. So, you know what? I think that's gonna be it for the day. That was a nice lesson. We covered a lot. Tomorrow we're gonna get into the female side of the throne for the women, because they never talk about the women's role in all of this. You know, they never talk about the women's role in all of this. So we're gonna talk about tomorrow. We're gonna talk about the women's role in all of this. But check out the cuneiform tablets. CUNIFORM, cuneiform. Look those up. Cuneiform. Look those up. Look up the holy tablets. You can read the holy tablets online. The holy tablets is the cuneiform in English. That's all it is. The cuneiform in English. That's all it is. The holy tablets. Look that up. The holy tablets. The holy tablets online. You can read them for free. For free. For free. Go online and read it. You can download it, PDF file, all of that. Then after you read that and you go back to the Bible, you'll have all those missing links, all them questions, all that missing shit, all that spookism and ghostism and gospel, all that shit will be cleared up for you. And then you'll have a better understanding. You know? And all your rappers, most of your rappers, especially the old cool rappers like Rakim and KRS-One and all them, they know about this. They read this shit. They know. And they put little hints and shit in there. Like Rakim said, I got you out of triple stage of darkness. You know? When you go to the holy tablets, it explains all of that. The 3 stages of darkness, the triple stages of darkness. You know? This shit is good, man. It's a great and dreadful day. It's going to be great for some, and it's going to be dreadful for those who following in the ways of Lucifer and not following in the ways of the Most High, you know? So you got to be careful. Don't sell your soul. You're going to need that, you know? Don't sell yourself short, man. You're going to need that, you know? And I'm not saying, you know, you strive for perfection, you know, but we all sin, you know. But it tells you, in order to enter the kingdom, you got to know good and evil. You got to know both sides. Then you can elevate your free will, you know, because you can think both sides. You see what I'm saying? The angels don't have the free will like we have. Angels are either agreeable or disagreeable. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got to elevate, you know, because you got free will. You got the ability to be able to choose. Once you know both sides, then you can make a free will decision. You see what I'm saying? You can make an equal decision because you know both sides. You say, I don't do that. The same thing with the in the cartoon, you see the devil on this shoulder and God on this shoulder. You know, devil's always, oh man, come on, get that money, nigga. Get out there and hustle, nigga. Grind, nigga. Get that car, nigga. You get them bitches, nigga. You know what I mean? And God be like, yo, nigga, slow that shit down, yo. I'm telling you, learn yourself first. Learn what's going on. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all that other bullshit will be added on. You know, you get all that bullshit. But you got to seek the kingdom first. You got to know what's going on. You know? You got to know what's going on. So, we're going to wrap it up. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Prince of New Info, man. I hope y'all got something out of it. I hope they help. You know, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. The like and subscribe button on there for me. You hit the subscribe button, it don't do nothing but let you it'll send you a link every time I do a show. That way you can just hit the link and you can log right on. That's all the subscribe is. It don't cost you nothing, no shit like that. It just keep you updated on what I'm doing, you know. Check me out on Facebook, Prince of New on Facebook. Check me out on Messenger, Prince of New Info on Messenger. You know, this is the same shit Elijah was teaching, but people still kept that in the ghost spell. Now, if you go to the book of Malachi, which is the last book in the Old Testament, Malachi tell you, I will send you Elijah. And if you don't listen to Elijah, I'm coming with a curse. Did we listen to Elijah? No, because we don't believe that the black man is dealing with God. We don't believe God messing with black men because of the spell, you know, because of the spell. And Elijah was telling you, you know, the God is a man. You ain't want to hear that shit. You know, under the spell, you think God and sit back and do magic and go woof and all that shit. And the shit don't happen. God is just the king. It's just the king, man. Just the king with a throne that knows way, way, way more than you. You know, he got more knowledge than everybody. You know, that's why he the most high. His knowledge past all those other beings that are on high. But this is what Elijah was trying to do. Now, have you ever heard of another Elijah that came? Nope. But you can't accept the Elijah that came, huh? Because he tell you the white man is the devil and all that kind of shit, huh? But that's the Canaanites. That's the Canaanites. He wasn't being racist. He was just, those was just facts. People just took that shit out of content because they didn't know, you know? But look at Ali, Muhammad Ali. You know, when his best, you notice when you working for God or the Most High and you for real about it and you bring the truth, no matter what, they don't fuck with you. Did they kill Elijah? Fuck, though. They never touched Elijah. None of his followers. You don't see Muslims out there getting shot down by the police and all that shit. Nah, you don't see none of that shit. They don't fuck with Elijah. They never fuck with Elijah. You ain't see him never raid his compounds and, you know, lock him up and all that shit. Elijah, and he was calling them devils to their face way back in the day. Way back when they was hanging niggas on trees down. You know what I mean? But they ain't fuck with Elijah. Elijah had the power of God behind him. You know? Elijah had the power of the Most High behind him. They ain't fuck with him. Did they? Be honest now. Did they? Be honest. Be honest. They ain't fuck with, they don't fuck with Muslims to today. You never hear them raiding Farrakhan's compound and, you know, none of that shit. They don't fuck with them. Farrakhan call them devils. He on the Donahue show and all that shit, call them devils to their face. See, you protected. And you with the Most High, he will protect you. You know what I mean? He will protect you. He protect his niggas now. He protect his niggas. If you roll with him, he got you. You ain't got to worry about that shit. You know, like Jesus said, those who fear death shall die, and those who don't fear death shall have eternal life. And that's not, don't Don't take that out of content like a nigga live forever. It's not like that, but it means that your soul will be blessed. And for the continuation of your life, because your body died, your soul continues on. Your soul will jump in another body, you know. It's like your kids. You'll be protected. Your kids will be protected. And it's still the same you. It's still you. That's the eternal life. That's what we talk about when we talk about eternal life. Not one being, one body living. Nah, get that bullshit out your head. Get that out your head. It's just a continuation of you. You know? That's why in Genesis, when the sons of God came down and went into the daughters of men, they was born of renewal. They was men of renewal. You know what I mean? It was men of renewal. That's all it is. That's eternal life. You know? People say when you die, you go to heaven. Ain't no dead people walking around floating in no fucking heaven. Heaven got streets and gates and shit. Ain't nobody walking around floating and shit up. Get that shit out of your mind. This is what that means. When you die, if you're right, if you're ready to take that next level, you will be born to a person that lives on that planet or lives in heaven already. You'll be born on heaven. When your soul comes back, you be in heaven. And you fuck up, you don't get it right, you be back here. This is hell. This is the devil rules this. You see what I'm saying? This is hell. You can be born in a fucked up situation. There are 7 levels of hell. You can be born in the worst. So when you see people in certain situations that are in fucked up situations, they done it to themselves. Some shit that they did before, and they paying for it now. You know, that's why when you have bad days, you have bad situations, you got to remember it's payback, it's karma. You know, don't get frustrated. Just tell yourself, thank you. Still thank the Most High, because it could be worse. Say, you know what? I must have fucked up. I must have did something wrong somewhere for this to happen, because God just ain't gonna pick on you for no reason. The shit don't work like that. The shit don't work like that. God can do anything but be less than God and still be God. The shit don't work like that. So you see starving babies and all that shit, them niggas, they motherfucking fucked up somewhere. You know? So always try to improve your days. Cut something out. Do something good for somebody. Don't be so selfish, you know? And just keep striving for that, you know? And that'll cut your level of hell out until you get even, you get balanced. You know what I mean? And then you building up them blessings and shit. So when you die, you have a better chance at your next one. Because the shit don't stop. Shit been going on for 76 trillion years. The shit don't stop. And all the souls do is just regenerate. You get better. The next time you're born, you be in a better family. Or you be in a better situation. You get worse. Next time you're born, you be in a worse situation. That's why you wake up in the morning, thank God, I got another day to try to make it better. You know? And like I said, we all fall short. We all gonna sin. But just try to make it better. You know? Try to make your day better. Have courage and be kind. You know? And don't get so frustrated. Don't be asking why me? Why you? Because you fucked up somewhere. Now you need to accept that. Accept your punishment. Take it like a man and still thank the Most High. Oh, thank you. It could have been worse. Let me deal with this, get myself better. And then tomorrow my day might be a little better. You know? You do little slick shit, man. You pay for that shit. You pay for everything. You get away with nothing. You get away with nothing. You get away with nothing. You remember when Noah's son seen his nakedness and the curse was put on his kids? Because that's still him. You see what I'm saying? That's still him. So you can either help your your kids and shit, or you can hurt them. Like Pac said, I ain't want to drop no seeds. I'm scared I'm gonna curse my babies. You know, so when I come back, I still been in a fucked up situation. You know? Now look at Biggie. Biggie did some fucked up shit, but then he made it right. Right? He tried to fix it, try to be a better man with a better plan. Right? And then look at his son. Look at him again. That's his son. That's him. Chilling. Got money. Chilling. You see what I'm saying? Could have been worse. You see what I'm saying? It could have been worse. But it was better. You know, and that's how this shit works, man. You ain't escaping nothing you do. You're going to pay for it. You can go to church and pray all day long, motherfucker. You still going to pay for it. You can put all that money in there and try to clean yourself up. You still going to pay for it. Ain't no escaping what you do. You pay for everything you do. Whether it's good or bad. You do good shit happens to you. You know? Might not happen right away. So that means you still got karma to fix. You know? I mean, you ain't caught up yet. You know? But once you get caught up, you go like me. I feel like I'm caught up. I feel like, you know, I'm here. I done did some fucked up shit. Anybody that knows me will tell you that nigga say, that nigga man, that nigga was into some shit. Pimping, drugs, fighting, assaults. Get on the floor, nigga. Yeah, I mean, but so I feel like I'm balanced now, you know. I'm balanced. I feel like I'm balanced. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with where I'm at now. I can maintain this. I'm cool. I'm cool with where I'm at now. I can maintain this. I'm cool. I still do. I still smoke some weed, chill, give me some pussy and shit. You know, I ain't all that shit, you know. But I balance it out, you know. Try to keep that balance. Right here, I'm cool. I'm cool right here. I can live with this. You know, I would like more, and it'll come. You know, it'll come. But right now, I'm just, you know, I'm cool. You know, I did some fucked up shit, man. I'm supposed to be locked up, dead in jail. Niggas know. Niggas know. Niggas know. Niggas know. Niggas know. Niggas know. So keep that in mind when you wake up in the morning. You know, I gotta see how much karma I gotta pay for. You know, take that grain of salt. You know what I mean? You don't need crying over spilled milk. Just thinking of the fun I had and all that kind of shit. And I live my life. You know, when I get a chance to do something, help somebody, talk to somebody, and all that shit, I do that. You know, they keep me balanced. You know, they keep me balanced. But I done been through some shit, man. You know, I done been through some shit. So I thank God for his mercy, you know, for just for his mercy, you know, just let me make it through it and give me a chance to see, give me a chance to understand what happened, where I went wrong, you know, and shit I could have avoided, you know. And now I look at my kids. My kids are doing good. My kids is they balance. You know, and that's cool with me. You know, that's cool. So that means I'm, you know, I did something right. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm still fixing it, but I'm fixing it. And he's showing me mercy. So I can't complain. You know, I can't complain at all. So thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? You know, trying to help. You know, I just thank y'all, man. Thank the Most High. You know, man, I look at some of my family, and you can just tell, you just see, man, you know, and they know who they are, you know, and they know, you know, my family know, my friends know, you know, like that nigga was terrible. That nigga was no joke. They got this shit from me. Son. So now I taught you how to get in the shit. You seen me. Now I'm teaching you how to fix the shit. Fix that shit. Fix that shit. And, you know, fix that shit. Fix that shit, man. All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in again to the Wake Up Show with Prince Anu. You know, damn. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna talk about the female aspect of everything because they always leave out the female. You know, so I'm gonna bring that to the table. But I love y'all. You know what I mean? Stop asking what the Most High can do for you. Start asking what can you do for the Most High. You know what I mean? Like I said, be kind and have courage, man. We out, man. Love y'all. Wake Up Show at 9. Biggs. I done fucked up. Wake Up Show at 9. Biggs, take me home. Biggs, take me home. Biggs, take me home. Biggs, take me home. Biggs, take me home.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So am I doing bad, niggas? My gangster hood niggas, I ain't forget about y'all. My hustlers, my killers. Get on the floor, niggas. Yeah, I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. I changed my shit up. Now I'm not a cannibal. I run through, break through. Love y'all, man. I'm out of this motherfucker, man.
What?